on a Friday night in the All-American city, Edinburg, Texas. We have a good district matchup for you. Two crosstown rivals ready to write another chapter in their rivalry. The Edinburg Vela Sabercats playing host to their sister school, the Edinburg Bobcats. Kevin Aro on the call. Thanks for joining us here at Robert Vela High School on a Friday night. On December 17th, the Sabercats coming in with a 15-6 overall record, 1-0 in district play. Meanwhile, the Bobcats 9-9, also 1-0. Tip-off, and away we go. The Sabercats win the opening tip-off, and we are underway at Vela. Sabercats in the all-home white uniforms. Requena with it, down the baseline, trapped, kicks it out to Jacob Rodriguez. Rodriguez trying to split the double team, lost it for a second, got it back out to Aiden Avilar. Kicks it out to the corner. Let's meet the starting five for the Sabercats. Jacob Rodriguez, Tony Requena, Alec Mancias, Matt Cavazos, and Aiden Avilar in the starting five for the Sabercats. Rodriguez pass inside the paint. Sabercats strike first. It's a big night in the city of Edinburg with the boys game first and then the girls game at 7:30, and that one has so many storylines written in it as the Bobcats take this one down for their first possession. Edinburg High in the blue uniforms with the red numbers. Let's meet the starting five for Coach Zeke Cuellar's Edinburg running Bobcats. Number 10, Derek Guerra. Number 11, Ian Garcia. 12, Joaquim Soto. Jay Fagan wearing the number 22, excuse me. And then wearing the number 42 is Roland Abrego. We'll talk more about what exactly is going to go on in that girls game. Expecting a larger crowd. We've got a good crowd on hand here tonight for the boys game, but again, just a lot of good, juicy storylines coming into that girls game later tonight as a part of our doubleheader. Bobcats with it. Good possession here. Guerra swings it out to Garcia. Garcia makes a move inside. Second possession for the Bobcats. Pass in the corner. The Lady Bobcats, you see at the top of your screen, they're here and in attendance. And the Lady Sabercats here to our bottom left. Easy pickings. Sabercats with the early 4-0 lead. Avilar with the layup. Traditionally, we're always, myself and other crews are always on the away side. Today we switched it up and we're up top. Basically, you got a bird's eye view of the court. Strong move inside off the glass. Coach Cuellar saying that should count. And it does. So now the Bobcats will look to complete the 4-point play. That's Roland Abrego, and he does. 3-point play for the Edinburg Bobcats. Sabercats, Bobcats. Once Edinburg Vela came in the picture, just about immediately, this became a rivalry game as the Sabercats drained the three. Avilar from downtown makes it 7-3 Sabercats. Abrego with it. Kicks it out. Good move inside. Bobcats answer right back. That's Ian Garcia. Back comes Barrientos, or rather that's Rodriguez. Avilar bidded for back-to-back threes, couldn't get it. Prior to Vela opening up, it was always Edinburg North, Edinburg High, and the Sabercats came in, and the Sabercats and the Bobcats then took the next step in that rivalry. Bobcats take the lead. And one. SaberCats answer right back. Back and forth we go here in the first period. Kenya looking to complete the three-point play. Back comes Edinburg. Vela's lead is 1. Brian Rivera with it. Noah Garza now turns it over. Here come the SaberCats back on the other end, coast to coast. Get the steal and the bucket. And Kenya adds to the lead. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout up here. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
We're the Life for Cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Welcome back. Bobcats and SaberCats locking horns. First of our doubleheader. Matt Cavazos adds 2 more. And the lead is 5 and a turnover. It'll be SaberCat ball. SaberCats coming in 15-6, 1-0 in district play. Picked up a win against Mission. The SaberCats started district play with an impressive road win at Edinburg North. Now the Bobcats quickly have to inbound it, and they do. It's been an up and down year for Edinburg High. Although they've won 2 out of their last 3. Or in fact, they've won 2 in a row. They beat Palmview. And then they beat Mission. Prior to that, they fell to Port Isabel by 10 over at the CE Vale, and a 3-ball. Avilar again from beyond the arc. It's 16-8. They had lost 5 in a row at one point, all in tournament play, sandwiched between a non-district matchup with Brownsville Hanna. These Bobcats were over at the Hidalgo Pirate Classic and at the CE Vale last week. So plenty of games for Coach Zeke Squaya's club. They got off on the right foot, starting district play with a win. That's always the first check mark That first box you want to check. District win number 1, good. Now you come in to your rival's house, and it's a tall order. Sabercats with it. Avilar's had the hot hand. He's hit a couple of threes. Swings it back out, top of the key. Over to Salinas. Avilar again clanks off the side of the rim. Avilar just about had himself another 3-ball. Fagan down the baseline, kicks it out, wide open 3 from the corner. Fagan gets the offensive board. Going upstairs for the rebound was Requena, and back come the Sabercats on offense. Requena throws that one away. Lucio Rodriguez, the captain of the ship for the Sabercats. His team now, the lead is 8. He is the 3rd coach in program history. Of course, Lalo Rios was the 1st coach in program history. Then Coach Keith took over for a few years, then came Lou. You know, this is a team just 2 years prior were in the 3rd round bidding for a trip to the Sweet 16. Sabercats loaded with seniors this year. They got a roster full of kids as I was looking up and down the roster. Probably the biggest roster I've seen. As Roland Abrego checks back in. So Abrego back in the game. Salinas with it. Can't get it. Offensive board is good. Who other than Aiden Avilar with the putback. Final 20 seconds here in the first quarter. It is a 10-point Sabercat lead. Abrego comes in, gets the rebound, puts the Bobcats on the board. It's an 8-point game. Bobcats defense trying to come up with a stop. Sabercats trying to get the ball in for the buzzer. Can't do it. It's an 8-point Sabercat lead. We head to the second on Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here at Fruya, and you? Sky's the limit.
Welcome back. Start of the second quarter. The Edinburg Vela Sabercats with the lead. Game 1 of our doubleheader here at Edinburg Vela High School. Bobcats, Sabercats, District 31, 6A in my hometown of Edinburg, Texas. Don't get the opportunity to call too many games here in Edinburg. They have different crews that live here in Edinburg, and just because of their work schedules, it makes it a lot easier for them just to slide down this way to whether it's Econ, Edinburg North, Edinburg High, or even Vela. But always good to just travel 5 minutes down the road, right off of 107, and head down Canton, and here you are at Edinburg Vela. Two teams not too far apart from each other either. The Cougars are taking on PSJ North tonight. Economides scoring off with Juarez Lincoln. Avilar can't get the friendly roll, but Abrigo comes down with a rebound. Aiden Avilar, a part of that team just 2 years ago. I mentioned before that was bidding for that trip to the Sweet 16. Lost against Los Fresnos at the Bert Ogden Arena. Right, just what, 3 months really before COVID hit. Bobcats start the quarter off with a 3-ball. Derek Guerra makes it a 5-point game. Shout out to the great Greg Selber here in attendance. Got to catch up with him pregame, and I always say no one tells a better story than Bobby Lucio. And right in that same sentence is Dr. Greg Selber, and he and Bobby Lucio are walking encyclopedias about anything RGV sports, and Selber is just that guy where you would want him to narrate your biography. He's always been a good friend of mine. Always here in the Edinburg area. Bang! Tony Requena has the SaberCat faithful on their feet. The lead is back to 10. Plenty of games in this gym that I've done in the past, and might have been 2014 or 15. I need a refresh in my memory, but still to this day, the loudest basketball game I've covered, whether it was as a photographer, a writer, doesn't matter. Corpus Christi Miller and Edinburg Vela. I'll look it up here in a bit. In fact, we'll use this timeout to go back into the archives. When we come back, SaberCats lead. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Welcome back. SaberCats with the lead. So it was the 2015-2016 year was the year the SaberCats reached the state tournament. And a team that I covered closely with Lalo Rios at the helm. They beat Victoria East in the third round. And in the regional tournament, they beat Alamo Heights in overtime, then beat Nixon in the region final. When you talk about magical years, Ryan Garza was just a junior that year. Many forget. But a special team to cover that year. 4.5. We'll stay on the air here. And it seemed like this program just took a step forward each year, and there it is, 2014, 2015. In overtime, February 27th, Corpus Christi Miller came to Edinburg Vela, and the SaberCats held on to beat the Bucks in overtime 70-68. And that was a third-round playoff game. That was an incredible year, you know. Vela beat that was a second-round playoff game. Excuse me. They beat PSJA, then they beat Miller, then they beat Martin, then they lost to Sam Houston. But just you know, that game had everything in it, and we're up here. If you've been to this gym, you know where we're at on the home side at the very top, and this place was packed from top to bottom. And at the time, I was a writer, so I was sitting with my buddy Roland, who's done the book here for many years, and you had the crowd right on your shoulders. And we were sitting down there at the scores table, and just every second of the game, the crowd was just in it, both sides. Miller brought their fans, Vela packed their stands, and just, like I said, that game had every twist and turn. We went to overtime, of all things. And that was just, it's still to this day, this is my 11th year in covering sports here in the Valley, and as far as basketball goes, that is still the loudest game I've ever covered. It was right here in this gym. And of course, there have been plenty of good battles between Edinburg High and Edinburg Vela over the years. Coach Zeke Cuellar, longtime coach for the Bobcats. If you recognize one of his assistants, that's Steven Guerrero, who graduated, I believe, a year after me, 2011. Edinburg Bobcat great at the quarterback position. So it's a 10-point SaberCat lead. Coach Nick Lopez back on the staff for Coach Lucio as well. Coach Lopez took the reins over at PSJA for a couple of years, then came back home to be an assistant for Lou. Good hop step inside. Gets the friendly roll. And the lead is 12, and that's the biggest lead of the night for Edinburg Vela. I've already seen a couple of former athletes down here. Andrea Molina, shout out to her. She is a career 1,000, has a career 1,000 points in a SaberCat uniform. Got to catch up with her before the game. She's down there. And Daisha Tejarina for the Edinburg Lady Bobcats. She's across the way. Pretty sure we'll run into a couple of more former Lady Bobcats. And another three-pointer from beyond the arc. Edinburg Vela certainly shooting well from three-point land. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Give you a shout out on the air. Santa Rosa beat Nicky Rowe 54-38. How about that over at the City of Palms? All of a sudden, the Warriors, a week removed from getting waxed at Mac High, have turned it around. They beat Mercedes yesterday pretty handily, and right now the Bobcats starting to feel their groove from beyond the arc. That was Noah Garza who buried the three. Avilad wide open for three. Can't get it. Rebound Edinburg High, lost the handle, but a whistle comes in. Mr. Ruben Guadarrama also here, sitting up top next to Greg Selber along the baseline. Ruben Guadarrama, a long time educator here in Edinburg. Coached at the junior high at South. Coached cross country at Edinburg High back in the early 80s. And then I crossed paths with him. He was my world history teacher when I was in 10th grade at Edinburg North, and he's one of the greats. This one getting a little physical on the floor, but what'd you expect? Bobcats, Sabercats. Ruben Guadarrama was a tremendous teacher and just had an answer for everything, and I always enjoyed history. Another three, but a whistle on the floor. That's Michael Rudd making the call. But again, a shout out to my former teacher and now good friend Guadarrama. We would call him Guad back in the day. But Michael Rudd, if you remember the name, his daughter was Jordan Rudd, former Brownsville veteran Lady Charger. Avilar faked the jumper, quick pass inside, good vision. Avilar with the assist. So they took off the three. And it's a 39-21 Sabercat lead. Quick pass inside, Avilar picks that off, good hands. Pushing it down court, trying to take it coast to coast. Euro step, can't get it to go. Guerra gets it back out. Trying to break the press, they do. They kick it out. Three-pointer on the way, off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Edinburg. That was Rivera with the board. Coach Lottie Zarte's Lady Sabercats getting geared up to face JD Salinas and the Lady Bobcats. 39-21, correction on the score. So Jordan Rudd just completed her school. All 4 years playing college ball. Received multiple conference records, or conference awards, I should say. She had a lot of battles with Jayla Santamaria, a former Lady Bobcat who's still up at TLU. Those two had plenty of battles on the court as well whenever BVM and Edinburg High would lock horns. I got to catch up with Michael 2 weeks ago at the Tommy Wiseman. Avilar from downtown. Goes off the top of the rim. 5 seconds left in the first half. Edinburgh can see if they can get it off for the last shot. Plenty of time. At the buzzer. Oh, just off the mark. 39-22. Sabercats defending their home court. Halftime. The girls are going to warm up. Little teaser for what's to come later tonight. You're watching Real Sports Live.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Orange Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sunsets daily. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Kenya, Alec Mancias, Matt Cavazos, and Aiden Avilar in the starting five for the SaberCats. Rodriguez pass inside the paint. SaberCats strike first. Pass in the corner. The Lady Bobcats you see at the top of your screen, they're here and in attendance. And the Lady SaberCats here to our bottom left. Easy pickings. SaberCats with the early 4-0 lead. Switched it up and we're up top. Basically, you got a bird's eye view of the court. Strong move inside off the glass. Bobcats. Once Edinburg Vela came in the picture, just about immediately this became a rivalry game as the SaberCats drained the three. Abrego with it. Kicks it out. Good move inside. Bobcats answer right back. That's Ian Garcia. Bobcats take the lead. And one. SaberCats answer right back. Brian Rivera with it. Noah Garza now turns it over. Here come the SaberCats back on the other end, coast to coast. Get the steal and the bucket. Matt Cavazos. Prior to that, they fell to Port Isabel by 10 over at the CE Vale, and a 3-ball. Games for Coach Zeke Squaya's club. They got off on the right foot, starting district play with a win. That's always the first check mark. Lucio Rodriguez, the captain of the ship for the SaberCats. His team now, the lead is 8. Salinas with it. Can't get it. Offensive board is good. Who other than Aiden Avilar with the putback. Abrego comes in, gets the rebound, puts the Bobcats on the board. It's an 8-point game. Right, just what, 3 months really before COVID hit. Bobcats start the quarter off with a 3-ball. Shout out to the great Greg Selber here in attendance. Got to catch up with him pregame, and I always say no one tells a better story than Bobby Lucio. Always here in the Edinburg area. Bang! Tony Requena had 14 or 15. I need to refresh in my memory, but still to this day, the loudest basketball game I've covered, whether it was as a photographer, a writer, didn't matter. Coach Lopez took the reins over at PSJA for a couple of years, then came back home to be an assistant for Lou. Good hop step inside, gets the friendly roll. Pretty sure we'll run into a couple of more former Lady Bobcats. And another 3-pointer from beyond the arc. From getting waxed at Mac High, have turned it around. They beat Mercedes yesterday pretty handily, and right now the Bobcats starting to feel their groove from beyond the arc. Avilar faked the jumper, quick pass inside, good vision. Avilar with the assist. So they took off the 3.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sun sets daily. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Kenya, Alec Mancias, Matt Cavazos, and Aiden Avilar in the starting 5 for the SaberCats. Rodriguez pass inside the paint. SaberCats strike first. Pass in the corner. The Lady Bobcats you see at the top of your screen, they're here and in attendance. And the Lady SaberCats here to our bottom left. Easy pickings. SaberCats with the early 4-0 lead. Switched it up and we're up top. Basically, you got a bird's eye view of the court. Strong move inside off the glass. Bobcats. Once Edinburg Vela came in the picture, just about immediately, this became a rivalry game as the SaberCats drained the 3. Abrego with it. Kicks it out. Good move inside. Bobcats answer right back. That's Ian Garcia. Bobcats take the lead. And 1. SaberCats answer right back.
Hi, I'm Rodolfo Vegas and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We're those Red Bulls falling by, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Welcome back. Start of the second half here at Robert Vela High School. The SaberCats flexing a 39-22 lead. And off we go in the second half. The Bobcats will start the second half with the ball in their hands. 39-22 score. Hop step inside, can't get it. Abrego with the offensive board. Avilar back with it. Shout out to Andy Garcia, back behind us doing the PA announcing here at Edinburg Vela, his alma mater. Andy was a part of our crew last year. A tremendous announcer, great personality, and he's great on the PA, great behind the mic on a play-by-play. He had to step away for a moment, had to deal with some school and other jobs, but I just had to talk with him. I said, hey, the door's always open, so we're going to try and reel him back in to call some games. I know he's excited to jump back in the mix here at some point, but a shout out to him. He's still one of our own. He's still a part of the RSL family for sure. (41-24) the score now. Fagan back with it. Gets it out to Abrego. Strong bounce pass inside. Has it knocked away. They kick it back out. Three-pointer on the way. Rattles in and out of the rim. Second chance bucket. No good. fighting for the offensive board. Third time the charm, can't get it to go. That was Ian Garcia, who fought tooth and nail for that rebound. Three-pointer can't go. Abrigo fighting for the loose ball, can't get it. Mancias picks it up. Long court pass over Requena. That's an offensive foul. Kayleen Rios, also here in attendance, former Lady Sabercat. Euro step, count the 2. Back comes Vela. Cavazos with it, gets it up. That was Requena who took that pass and got fouled. Let us know where you are tuning in from. Give you a shout out on the air. Be sure to follow us at Real Sports Live on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Plenty of fans continuing to file in here on a Friday night with these athletes in now, I don't say vacation mode, but they're off for Christmas break. Today was the last day for all students and staff for the Christmas holiday. I know that for a fact. My sister and parents both work, or all three of them work for the school district. Long court pass wide open is Cavazos, who goes in, lays it up, he gets fouled. Tomorrow, I'll be down in Brownsville at St. Joe. Brownsville Rivera comes to town to take on the Lady Bloodhounds. For a matinee at 1 o'clock. Sinks them both. In fact, the last time I was here in this gym was the girls' playoffs. Harlingen and Edinburg Vela in the first round last year. Good pass. Sabercats feeling it. That's an and 1. Mancias will go to the free throw line. Completes the three-point play. And back we go, 47-32. I apologize, correction on the score there. As that one taken away, back on the other end comes Vela. That one poked away. Bobcats trying to execute off the turnover. They kick it out, three-pointer on the way, can't go. That was Ryan Rivera bidding for that tray. Avila weaves his way through the lane, has that one tipped away, loose ball. going to be a jump ball. Lob inside and one. Jacob Rodriguez. Let's go back and look at that replay on the inbound. And one. Can't get the three-point play. But it's a 49-32 SaberCat lead. Picked away. Rodriguez picking it up, turns around, spin move inside, can't get it. Back comes Guerra for Edinburg High. Correction, that's Joaquim Soto, number 12. And the ball will stay with the SaberCats. (51-32) on that last bucket from Matt Cavazos. Throws behind his man. They were looking for Derek Guerra, and it's a turnover. 3:20 left here in the third. Coach Cuellar making some substitutions. It'll be Abrego, Fagan, and Garcia who will check into the game. Jade Rodriguez in the game for Vela. Three-pointer on the way, can't get it to go. Subs now for Coach Rodriguez. Eric Trejo, Owen Ibarra, Jade Rodriguez, all in the game. Freddy Salinas. Count it. Rodriguez buries the three. Edinburg High with a steep hill to climb. Guerra hits the three. Vela trying to answer back with a three of their own. Offensive board. Loose ball. Fagan picks it up on the baseline, but a whistle on the floor, and they're going to say it will be SaberCat ball. SaberCats to inbound. Strong move with a right hand. How about that? Jose Valderas, the big man. Bobcats quickly inbounded, almost had a 5-second call along the baseline. Fagan for three, can't sink it. Oh, rebounded by Trejo, pushing it back up is Salinas. Goes in for the layup, there to put it back was Valderas, couldn't get it. Second chance was Ibarra. Another good treat for you, just down the road, down 107 and off of Sherry Road. Little non-district battle between San Perlita and Sherryland Pioneer. Final minute of the third quarter. Of course, we have the Bird Bowl coming up as well. Harlingen and Harlingen South. They're getting ready to do battle down at Harlingen High School. Can't get the three-point play. Clock ticking away here in the third, and it's all SaberCats. Stolen away, back come the SaberCats. Rodriguez gets fouled. He will go to the line. Bobcats back with it. Loose ball picked up by the SaberCats. Blocked from behind. Ryan Rivera. Three-pointer, airballed it, 3 seconds. Edinburg High's got to hurry. Rivera fires it, no good. All SaberCats as we head to the fourth on Rio Sports Live.
Rio Sports Live!
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Welcome back. Start of the fourth quarter. 57-35 your score. Sabercats looking to improve to 2-0 in district play. Girls game set for 7:30. Fagan for 3. Loose ball picked up by Vela. Rodriguez kicks it out to Trejo. Fagan comes up with it. And draws the foul. Timeout on the court. We'll take a timeout up here. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Needs discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond. We are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here for you, and you? Sky's the limit.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Welcome back. 7 minutes left here in this one. And it is a 20-point Vela lead. Barring any crazy comeback, Sabercats will walk out of here 2-0. So that girls game, again, the tip-off is at 7:30. It's Kimora Fagan. Her brother is down there on the court. They'll need, Coach J.D. Salinas will need the A game from Fagan and Maddie Martinez, Genesis Hall. The Lady Bobcats to bring their A game, which I fully believe that they will. J.D. Salinas knows how to prepare his teams. And it's been a rivalry game. I was talking with Greg Selber that back in the early days of Edinburg Vela, when Jaded Muhammad, Bianca Cortez, Julissa Cuellar, those days when they would clash with a young Jayla Santamaria, Mercedes Hernandez, Reina del Castillo, a lot of names. And of course the storyline is Janaea Coleman transferring over to Edinburg Vela last spring. That happened right around in May, late April, May, and then in June I get the phone call that Jerry Martinez transferred from Los Fresnos to St. Joe. And in the summer months, we were talking about basketball when two of arguably the top players in the RGV transferred. Shook the basketball world for sure. Shakes up the district, and two players that can change a program have swapped uniforms. And in this case, one, Jerry went from Los Fresnos to St. Joe, down in Brownsville, just down the road. In this case, just right across town. And I believe when it's all said and done, Coleman, if it's done right, she can be the best player in the RGV at the end of the year. I've said that publicly. I've said it on record. That's what I believe. That's what I think. She is a special, special talent. So tonight will be her first game against her former team. While the hype is there, it'll be special when she goes back to Edinburg High. That's one of the main storylines coming in to that matchup up next. And Emma Lucio has been outstanding for Coach Ladi Zarte's team. And the few times I've seen Vela earlier this year, Lucio is a player. She came over from PSJ North. The Lady Raider. Now a part of the Lady Sabercats, and Lauren Vega's back, and she's healthy, and that's one thing that did not get to see Lauren at the Brownsville tournament, but talking with Selber says that she's back. I can confirm that later with Coach Ladi Zarte, but Lauren Vega, when she comes back, if indeed she is back, she just adds a whole other element. She was the Robin to the Batman last year, and that was Andrea Molina, and that was a strong 1-2 punch with those two. And then Hakarat, I think she's just taken that next step this year, her senior year. It'll be a lot of fun here in the next 45 minutes when we get set for tip-off. Right now, the boys, though, handling their business with a 23-point lead. Bobcats got their first district win against Mission on Tuesday. And, of course, the Sabercats took down their rival, Edinburg North. .335 left in this one. And Roland Abrego will foul out. His night is done. 3.5 to go here in this one. Fans continuing to find their way in. Fans tuning in from San Antonio. Santos Vargas chiming in. Avilar back with it. Driving through the lane and getting that one to go. Adding to the SaberCat lead. That was Jacob Rodriguez. Back comes Avilar with it. So once this one is over, we will step aside for just a brief moment. Get our roster set. Reset our system. Tip-off scheduled for 7:30. May start a tick after, but right now we are on pace to start at 7:30. Garza with it, gets it out. Back over to Fagan. Has a man open in the corner. Fagan retreats, tries to make a move, kicks it out to the corner. Open baseline, down the lane. Can't get it. Offensive board. Avilar almost had that one taken away from him. Minute 42 left. Round of applause from the SaberCat faithful when we come back on Real Sports Live.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
All right, welcome back. Aiden Avilar is going to be our Luke Furia Motors player of the game here in the final 2 minutes. Rivalry week continues here on Real Sports Live. The Lady SaberCats will take the court against the Lady Bobcats. Shaping up to be a good one. Final minute. SaberCats are going to be 2-0. The Bobcats will be 1-1 in district play. Sabercats are just going to keep this one away. They're going to put a bow on it. Sabercats will improve to 16-6 overall. They'll be 10 over the 500 mark. And they will be 2-0 in district play. The Bobcats will fall to 9-10 overall and 1-1 in district play. 69-42 is the final. The Edinburg Vela Sabercats defend their home court. They win it. Aiden Avilar is our Luke Faria Motors player of the game. We will grab that. Keep tabs on that on our social media sites. Don't go anywhere. Got the Lady Bobcats and Lady Sabercats getting set to lock horns. Tip off 7:30.